Hi, this is Krista Stefani. This training module will provide you with assistance in completing the service-specific worksheet related to companion services. This worksheet is included in the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services Aged and Disabled Cost Survey that's being used to assist them with conducting a rate study for these services. To access the Companion Service-Specific tab, you must first navigate to the Services tab within the workbook. From there, you will either type or select X next to the Companion line. Next, you will click on any other tab within the document and you will notice the Companion tab will populate or appear. Once it appears, click on the Companion tab and you will find the information that we are requesting related to providing this service. We realize that providing this information may be difficult as it may not be readily available and easily accessible by your organization, but that's okay. We are asking you to provide your best estimate based on your knowledge of the services provided by your organization to complete this schedule to assist us with the rate study. The first item we are asking for is to indicate the number of individuals who are receiving services from your organization. These services should be related solely to companion services. Next, because we realized that these services were added to the waiver in August of 2021, you do not have a full calendar year that services were provided. So instead of asking the number of days per week, or excuse me, per year that services were provided, we are asking the number of days per week you provide services. If you are only open on weekdays, please indicate 5. If you're open 7 days a week, you would enter 7 here, or any other number of days during the week that you provide services, please identify that on line 2. Next, we realize that not all individuals receive services every day of the week. So we're asking you to provide the average number of days per week a typical individual receives companion services. Next, please indicate the number of hours per day that you provide services in total. So for example, if your organization is open from 8 a.m. in the morning until 5 p.m. in the evening, then you would indicate 9 in this column or on this line. Next, we're asking you to provide the average number of hours per day a typical individual receives services. We realize that they may not receive services for a full business day, but maybe a portion of that. Please indicate that average number here. To also assist us with trying to identify the number of hours of service provided each day, we're asking you to indicate, based on a percentage of the total of individuals receiving services, how many of them receive services for less than 4 hours of service a day, and then how many receive services for 4 or more hours per day. As you can see, if you were to populate this information based on the example provided, you'll see that that message that was stated here will disappear. That's because you have indicated and accounted for 100% of your services. Please ensure that this message is gone before submitting your survey. Next, we are asking you if you provide companion services in a group setting. What we mean by a group setting is you have one direct support professional providing services to more than one participant or individual at a time. You may select yes or no from this menu. And if you select yes, please indicate what your typical group size is. For example, if half of your services are provided in a setting of 1 support professional to 3 individuals, you would indicate, and half of your services are provided to 2 individuals with 1 direct support professional at a time, your average would be a group size of 2.5. You would indicate that here. Also, we realize that there are various group sizes potentially that could be provided with this service. For that information, we are requesting information related to the staffing ratios. For these staffing ratios, the first number is the number of direct support professionals, and the second number is the number of individuals receiving service. So for example, this line is saying that it requires your organization to provide 2 direct support professionals to provide services to 1 individual. If you normally provide services only on a 1 participant to a 1 staff level, then you can indicate on this row a 1-to-1 individual ratio 100% of your services. Please continue to indicate the percentage of services provided in the populated staff to individual ratios, or if you do not find an appropriate ratio here, you have the ability to populate your own ratios as it relates to the services provided by your organization. We thank you for taking time to complete this cost survey and for taking the time to participate and listen to this training.